Welcome back to my Let's Play for Moemon, my Mono Water Run. And before we head down to Fuschia City, I figure we might as well go pick up Fly. I mean, we're gonna have to go through the Safari Zone at some point in order to get the gold teeth so we can get strength and all that stuff, so we might as well pick up Fly while we're here. I mean, if we're gonna go through the Safari Zone, there's a good chance I might pick up a Dodo. Or I might go and hunt down a Sparrow or something, you know, near the Pokemon Center. Something, so I can, you know, travel more conveniently. At some point. It'll be useful later on if I want, you know, head to or from the Elite Four at some point for more grinding. Because I might want to get there and be like, oh, I can't really grind a lot of these Pokemon on the Pokemon on Victory Road. Might want to head down to, like, Cinnabar Island or something like that, you know, and surf around. You know, something. I mean, I don't have a lot of good options for taking out rock types on this team unless, you know... Actually, I would. It's a water team, so I guess it won't be a problem. I was thinking it was a flying team for a second. That's Leaf Green. Ugh. Jeez, I'm getting my games confused now. Well, let's get Snorlax up and about. I think we're going to be doing a quick switch in, switch out strategy here for a little bit. Basically using Intimidate to drop its attack power. Because there's one thing Snorlax has going for it. It's got quite the punch. So stripping of its ability to fight effectively is a good idea. Although it doesn't use its moves with the peak effectiveness, but you know, whatever. No one said it had to be a master of strategy here. See, like that. You can't rest if I haven't hit you yet. And I haven't hit you yet because I'm trying to lower your attack power. By making use of my Intimidate skill by switching in, switching out. Again? Jeez. Here, let me give you a reason to do that. Time for the Hyper Beam. And yeah, I know, this isn't gonna finish it off. Snorlax is quite bulky. There's no way it's going down with just one freaking Hyper Beam. The sad part is, it's still got more attack strength than I really like. They can drop off 20 HP that easily. I suppose now would be a good chance to try and kill it, but I think it usually carries like a berry or something. Yeah. Chesto Berry. Okay, I'll try switching back to Toxic Spray real quick, then switching back into Skullcrack and then do another Intimidate. Because I'm just that kind of a jerk, you know? Never fight fair. If you don't have to. That's my motto. At least when it comes to these games lately. Oh, you want to try and put me to sleep, huh? Well, now you gave me even more reason to switch out to avoid being, you know, sent to Dreamland. Sad part is if it does that move while I'm doing the Hyper Beam, you know, I'm screwed because I'll be recharging while it's pulling that off. Okay, so it's got Yawn, Rest, Headbutt. That's 3 moves. What's its 4th move? If we knew what that was, we'd probably be able to guess what it's most likely to do somewhat. Well, let's see. What's it going to do this turn? A bit better. Down to 13. Of course, knowing my luck, it's gonna just rest again to shrug this off. Probably after yawning, so I end up getting put to sleep. No, it was gonna rest before I'd even done damage to it. Well, it doesn't have any more Chesto Berries, so now it's gonna have to hope it wakes up quickly. Which means I do have a chance to try and kill it now. Oh, Snore is 4th move, so a move it can only pull off while it's resting. Darn. Gotta recharge. Which probably means it's gonna go into rest again. No, it snored. Ugh. I'll try. Critical hit, please. Thank you. I know that people argue there's value to catching Snorlax, but we're not doing a normal team, so I don't have any use for it unless I want to give it strength or something. Quite frankly, there's other targets I could use that on. Gyarados, for instance. Arguably a more sensible pick for that, considering, you know, it's more of a strength Pokemon anyway. Sadly, it doesn't get stabbed with it, but, you know, we don't have the split until Gen 4, so I can't really do anything about that. Ugh, like Grimer, eh? Well, I guess I can look and see what moves I have left. One Hyper Beam, huh? I may have to rely on Toxic Spray for some wins here. Either that or head back to the Pokemon Center and recuperate. That, Snorlax took more out of me than I thought it would. Well, at least we've unlocked my favorite, grinding spot now. At least until around level 40 or so. Okay. Coughing's down. And that should take care of this trainer. Don't worry. I'll laugh at you if I want to. Hand it over? I'm not handing over my bike. If I don't have my bike, I can't go down Cycling Road. I need this bike. Oh, that's right. I think this thing uses revenge, so it's probably gonna pop me back for hitting it. Well, let's see. Well, the only thing we really got to offer is Dragon Rage and Tackle. Foresight? What's that got to do with anything? Jeez. At least make a sensible pick when you're going to do something like that. I'm not a ghost. I'm a giant watery dragon kind of thing that just doesn't get dragon stats because reasons, that's why. Ugh. Well, I guess we'll use Tackle on you. Oh, let's bring out the Fury Swipes. Who do you think you are, a Persian? That's Persian's favorite move, at least according to Meowth. Meowth, that's right. Sometimes I miss the old motto. I guess I always float around YouTube looking for it. I'm sure it's up somewhere. It's gotta be. You can find all kinds of old things on YouTube. Okay. Water Pulse. Let's just drown this Machop and move on. Okay, getting ever closer to Aura Beam. Well, thanks for your cash. Probably should get going down, though. Just to get to the good raw as fast as possible, because I'd really like to start expanding the team. As soon as possible, you know? Okay, and we're done. Okay, Cycling Road's over, and we're moving into town. Well, first things first, we should go get that good rod. We can get a Poliwhirl in the back of this guy's house, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. And I'll probably clear a path to the beach, to be honest. So I'm pretty sure you can fish for Staryus there, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've done fishing out there, though. Though, if you may, I might need a Super Rod to get those, and if so, I may have to go down a route I usually avoid. Because that's on the other route down this way from Lavender Town going south. Yeah, that's where you'll find the Super Fishing Guru. It's been a while since I've done the Safari Zone, so I might mess this up the first time. Trying to go through and find what I need, but, you know, I'll keep trying if I have to. Can't imagine it'll be too bad. It's a relatively straightforward route anyway. Yeah, I'll play. Jeez, I still need like another 50,000 Poké Dollars in order to buy an Ice Beam attack. Damn. Well, no. Let's get out of here, because I know it's not on that one. Okay, this way. I really don't want to go out of my way to get items right now. If I go too far on my way, I'll never finish this place up in time. I'll lose too much time to item pickup. So it's sort of best to just skip it. Well, if I catch it, I catch it. Darn. Watching carefully, huh? Honestly, I wasn't interested in catching Paris. So that was a screw up on my part. Sometimes it happens. You're trying to quickly get through menus and bam, you click on the wrong thing or something, you know? Okay. I think this is where you can find Tauros, if I remember correctly. Ah, execute. Sadly, we won't be using you, so we gotta keep moving. Steel Wing, huh? Well, if Gyarados can learn it, maybe I'll give it Steel Wing. Being flying type, it might learn it. I have my doubts. But if it can, you know? If it can't, it can't. Okay, we should be able to go this way, if I remember correctly, and then go down, get out of here. Should be close to where we need to be. Yep. Yep, we found the gold teeth, alright. And then Double Team's right there, if I remember correctly. Yep, taking Double Team with us. I'm not sure who I'm going to give it to, but hey, at least I have it. That's really not much of an accomplishment, man. Well, put the HM in the case. I really don't feel lucky. But whatever, I guess we can warp out of here now. Yeah, I would. I got no more further use here. Sure, I could go hunt down a Doduo, but you know, I usually call them Dodos, but quite frankly, what good would it do me right now? It'd just be taking up valuable time, and I got other stuff I want to get to recording. And does it really matter if I show catching an HM slave just for flying moves? Not really, at least not in my opinion. I don't usually show a lot of the catches when it comes to my Pokemon teams, usually, do I? Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll clear our way to the beachhead, though. I'm pretty sure there's trainers that block our way. You know, like I said, I think you can fish for Staruse, but I can't remember if I need a Super Rod or not. I'd hope a good rod would suffice, because it can cover most Pokemon. Oh, I can come down here without doing that. Okay, then never mind. If I run into those trainers on accidents, that's on me. But I don't have to take them down to get to the water, so I won't. Well, that'll do for this episode. Next time, I guess we'll be taking on Fuschia City Gym. Until then, see ya.